Okay. What is happening with this screen here? The fuck is this? All right. Yeah, what is happening with this oh, it's like a weird aspect ratio. I think it's okay. All right. I'm gonna get the chat up just a second. Yeah, so when I don't know what's happening, but it keeps fucking with that aspect ratio in a way I don't want it to. Um, Once I get into the game, I'll talk about what I'm gonna do here. It says I'm streaming. Okay, yeah. But chat, where's the chat? Oh, here. So I finished work a bit early today. I'm gonna stream for like an hour and a half, maybe. Um, make this smaller. So I've identified that my good range is actually like the far S fireball range. That's the range I want to be in. And I think the mistake I've been making is like occasionally or more often than not, I'll hit them with like 6P fireball and they get the stay in state on them. And then I have this feeling like I need to get close enough to them to hit them with a normal immediately to pop the stay in state. Like that's the feeling I get. But I think that's incorrect. I think what I should do is use the stay in state to push them toward the corner. And what I mean by that is like once I get it on them, instead of trying to get in really hard, I want to just go to my good range, my anti-air far S range, and then see what they do. Because a lot of times when I'm trying to hit them, like when I'm trying to force action and get them with the stain pop, um, very often I'm ending up with like they are instant air dashing into me or charging with something really unsafe and slamming some button. And I just want to look for that. And if I see them doing that, I want to think about, okay, what are they actually doing and how am I going to punish it? Because then every time I get them with the stay in state, instead of being like, how am I going to hit this thing on them? I just want to say, what is the stay in state going to make them do? And how do I gain an advantage out of it? And like, if what they're going to do is keep jumping into me or doing unsafe stuff, then I'm going to play a neutral game like at this distance with them on the stay in state. Like if they're going to try to come at me with stay in state, my 5P anti-air gets really good, for example, or like jump back P or just really gimpy attacks that normally wouldn't be good suddenly become very good. Okay, Nagoriyuki. This is always a tough matchup because he's kind of got the same game plan except he can do it from further away. So against this character, I actually do want to try to get closer. I think canceling out everything I just said, but I won't forget it for the other matchups. Yeah. So he's doing exactly what I said I want to do. I'm gonna probably need to burst at some point. I don't know. And like there we go. So instead of doing what I said, I ran up and he was just ready to punish it because he knew I was gonna try to go in because I got the stay and state on him. Oh man, I went for 6P there and he pressed another button that was a frame trap. So he did it. He expected me to go in, and because I just stayed at my good range instead of going in, I got a punish. Again. That was a good button. Wow, he caught me so hard on that. I was trying to backdash on wake up. I should have just blocked. I felt like he was so far away I could safely backdash, but I guess against this character that's not really the case ever. I'm getting really I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing, but it feels like he's getting in completely for free, and there's nothing I can do about it, which is not a feeling I quite like. Man. I'm not sure what range I want to be at against this character. Is that going to combo? I thought I could whiff punish with that super. I don't think I committed fast enough to doing it, to inputting it. I kind of was like waiting to make sure he was actually whiffing. You know what I mean? Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm really not understanding the timing here. Like on that, I tried to do 2P, 2P, 6P as like a frame trap, and he just it looked to me like he did a really slow, unsafe button between my frame trap, and it hit me. And I don't think that's what actually happened, but that's what it looked like to me, and I just feel very confused. Um, okay, what did I want to practice something here? I wanted to practice like the stain state hit confirms here, like the far off ones. Yeah, that doesn't work. It's got to be the overhead fireball. Okay, against Potemkin, I can definitely try to do the thing I said, but like against Potemkin, you have to be there's a lot of things he can do that kind of negate that whole plan. But I do want to keep him far away for sure. But that's one of the moves I really have to be looking out for is that stupid hammerfall, whatever the name of that move. Strider head. I think I'm just dead. He's just gonna do that. I need to know how to punish that properly because he's just gonna do it over and over. It feels like. Yeah. I mean, that's like his neutral game is just do that and hope it gets me, and it seems like it always gets me. I hate that move so much. The Mega Fist. Just because like it looks like a move that you should be able to 6P, but you can't. And that always bothers me for some reason. Fucking Christ. Yeah, his jump in beat my 6P. So I don't know why I didn't get a punish on that. I feel like I should have. Damn it, man. Really frustrating match. I did a few things okay there, but like at the critical moments where I needed to do more than okay, I made some mistakes and ended up just getting killed. I went for the close S pressure there, got punished because I wasn't really close enough to commit to it, and he was just pressing buttons. That was a really sloppy tick throw, but hey, Knife, what's up? I remember you. It's been a while. That was a mistake. Oh, I 6P'd the Mega Fist. Amazing. He's so overly reliant on that move, man. He's good with his PRCs, though. I'll give him that. Okay. I was going to be pretty frustrated if I had lost from that position of him getting in on me like that. Um, I did the Nostrovia setup. I don't think I did it cleanly somehow. Something was quite a bit off with it, and he didn't get caught by it. Like he blocked high, I think, but I think I didn't. Oh, I only saw the first thing where they showed mostly single player, and then they showed some fighting with like no bars or life or meter on it or whatever. It did not look good to me from what I saw. Is the new stuff looking any better? It just looked too much like Street Fighter Five, in my opinion. Too slow. Okay, he's back. I'm gonna burst here. Like I find his testament. I generally want to burst like early, and just like get out of the first time they advance on me. He's trying to bait my super. I haven't really done wake up super. I don't know why he's so set on that. Way too much. Yeah, I know what you mean about the hit stop. Like, I feel like it makes the trailers, it makes the punches look more impactful for something. So they just do it so that like casual people think the game looks cooler or something. It could be good bait. Very good bait. Probably just bad burst is also what you could say there. I'm backdashing too much, and he's calling it out really well with close slash. Like every time I try to backdash, he's just close slashing the fuck out of me. No, good grab. did they show any like new mechanic that actually looks like cool or promising or inspiring or something? Man, I can't believe you got me at that shit. He's getting really. I'm getting predictable with the crow, but then he's getting too predictable with his flick when he thinks I'm gonna crow. Yeah, I need to. I think I need to PRC there, right? Some type of parry. Okay, yeah, that doesn't sound good. I'm also not a fan of parrying. I think it's bad for fighting games too. Like just because of the Daigo video, people like it, but doesn't mean it was actually good for the game. It just kind of made the it made it very rock paper scissory, you know. I didn't like focus attack either, so it just seems like they don't have ideas, you know. They're like, okay, well the aesthetic this time is instead of like black and white ink, it's going to be colored ink, and instead of a focus attack, you're going to have this other kind of focus. It's just like do something new. God damn it! I'm going to burst here for momentum. Okay. So I stopped backdashing and he started using the grab again. Um, I need to get a good middle ground or something here. Yeah, that was a good Mega Fist, I suppose. Yeah, he got me there. This is always a tough matchup to me. Okay. I'm going to start backdashing again. He's going for the grab like every time now. Ah, got too close. I tried the wake up super, which I shouldn't really have even tried, but it would have worked if I had timed it correctly. But I probably would have felt worse if I had wake up supered and lost than if I had like just died to the meaty. I'd rather die to the meaty. I need to pee. I'll be right back before it gives me a I'm actually surprisingly really liking Stripes so far. I think a lot of the changes that I didn't like on the surface, I think I do enjoy them. Like you could argue that all the characters are weaker, but I think they also are more like they simplified things in a good way. Like the game had become really convoluted with a bunch of unnecessary mechanics and just too much shit on the screen, and it feels much more neutral focus, which I like. And it just burst here. Fuck. This is probably a really bad Tiger knee there. I guess I thought he was going to back up. It would have been okay if he had, but I shouldn't have tried to grab there. Stupid. Ah, he just matched that super. Come on, man. He didn't rematch me because I did quote unquote a wake up super, and then he got mad and tried to show me that he can match a super too. But like, it wasn't really a wake up super. Like as testament, you do have to use your super sometimes like that to stop greedy pressure. And I would classify what he was doing as very greedy pressure with no like attempt to worry about anything I might do. And I was trying to show him that yeah, I will. If you're just doing like the greediest thing you can, I'm gonna punish it sometimes. All right, so if I'm like near the corner, I can do the vertical or the horizontal one. Oops. Oops, I need to do it 6H first. I think the other one gives better Oki, maybe. Let's see. Oops. Oh, I keep I can't tell which of those if is better, if any. 131. Do these do the same damage? I guess it's I think I usually see people doing the overhead as the combo ender, so I'm gonna assume that's correct. Try to burst me or bait my burst there, it looks like. Oh, that's really bad. Guess I was being too predictable then. Safety. I knew he was gonna DP. 100% chance he was gonna DP there, right? Dude, what is the frame data on that move that he just does? Like every soul does that move just over and over because it's so good. But what is it like? What is it? What is the theory behind this move? What is its weakness? Oh, dude, really? You're gonna full screen me on that shit? Like, and that's what I mean about like brainless retard pressure. Like, I knew he wasn't gonna ever bait a hit there. He just was gonna do that for as much as he wanted. Fuck. He didn't go for the DP in the same spot again this time, at least. But I mean, come on, man. So he's trying to go for these like hard reads against my Crow, basically. He's just playing like a dipshit because he thinks he's way better than I am. He thinks he can just be super disrespectful, and he can because it's working. So +2 FDing is good. Okay. Yeah. I mean, he's calling out the Crow there, but it's such an unsafe call out. I tried the 2S his Grand Viper there, but he just didn't do it for the first time. So I don't even know if 2S is a good punish, quite honestly. Probably just blocking it is best. Yeah. Didn't get a punish though. Or there. Come on, man. Oh my god, dude. I was actually trying to punish the Grand Viper with the super when I did it and he jumped. I was kind of just like waiting for any kind of hard commit sign and I was just gonna super. Probably not the smartest way to handle that, honestly. Definitely not the smartest way. Oh, is that a command grab? Was that a command grab? What is that? How do I get out of that? Do I just hold up back? I was holding down back, like thinking, oh cool, I'm gonna punish him on the recovery frames, and it just grabs you. Yeah, I mean, one gripe I do have about the game so far is that the combos are way, way easier to do than they used to be. And people who otherwise would have just been like dropping all their combos because they used to be so much more specific. Like you kind of had to know what I feel like you used to have to know what kind of setup you were doing and what combo that might lead into. And now it's just kind of like you the whole screen says counter hit as big as it can and you're like, okay, now I go do my combo that I know how to do and it's always the same combo. And so you get a lot of like people that just, like press the same button over and over and over and then they get a counter hit and they do their combo. And it's like you have to be able to beat that button or you're gonna keep getting like it's just the risk reward is not good for me if I can't consistently punish them every time they do the unsafe thing. and he was doing those like Grand Vipers, and I was blocking them and getting no punish on it. And I don't know what I was doing wrong that I wasn't getting a punish, but I was simply not getting a punish, and it that's not acceptable. You know, you have to get a punish on that. Yeah, I always hated that too. Is the thing too? Like I don't enjoy learning weight specific combos. That's just not something I want to spend that much time on. But and I don't. That's not even really specifically what I mean. I think it's more just like it used to be kind of like you had your corner, you had a lot of like screened position dependent stuff, and it felt more like your opponent had to say, okay, well, if I'm playing neutral and I land like this poke in neutral, then I need to do this combo. And now it just kind of feels more like um, if I get any counter hit at all, I do this one combo. And so people are just kind of doing really one dimensional offense until they get any hit, and then they can do their full damage combo every time, is kind of what it feels like. Where people, you'll see people that are playing with really poor fundamentals and they're not really doing anything that good, but then they hit you and they do 70% damage consistently every time, it feels like. What is this guy doing? Okay. You just don't want to play, I guess. What's that combo? I forgot I forgot how to do something. Hold on. Okay, is he gonna play? Dude, what is this shit? Get out of here. Why do people do stuff like this? Like the connection's good. There's no reason you shouldn't be playing here. This combo, I'm trying to remember. It's like, oh yeah, this one. Oh, he's gonna play now. Okay. I bet he's not gonna play now. No, he's not. All right, let's not rematch there. And the Oki thing to me is been kind of okay. Like I was worried that I was worried that you didn't get enough hard knockdowns, but like what I feel they've done is they've given every character things they can do instead of a hard knockdown that's kind of interesting rather than it just being a hard knockdown. Um, like stay in state or OTG stuff that goes into a setup. And I think that's kind of cool. All right. This is such a problematic matchup for me. Like, I don't think it should be that hard, but I just like his ability to just reflect fireballs feels very oppressive a lot of the time. I know in this he's doing it way too much. I should just ignore it and just not use fireballs basically and just poke him a lot because I'll punish him for flicking it. Tried the backdash, I think it was too slow. And he's on point with that shit. That was a terrible super. I feel ashamed of that Superman. But yeah, he's basically saying like, hey, if you can't use fireballs, you don't have anything, and I don't. So I need to figure out something. I need to just kind of advance on him. If he's sitting there looking for a fireball, I just need to do something else. And what are you supposed to do against this move, by the way? Like, I don't understand the reasoning behind this move existing and why it does what it does and stuff like that. See, he was going for the fireball there. I'm just not going to do it. Fucking, that move is just such a fucking buzzkill. You can tell this guy plays against a lot of Testaments because he just knows that fireball timing. Like, I'm sure it's like me being a scrub Testament that just is like always crowing at the obvious moments. I was trying to punish that. Fuzzy jump. Yeah, I really like Street Fighter 4 in hindsight. I don't actually know what fuzzy jump is. I like have a vague idea what it means, but I don't really know. Oh, I tried the super there. It would have worked too. I know what you mean about those matchups with Ryu. Like Chun had a similar thing sometimes, but characters that you just really couldn't fireball against, and it's you're just playing a different character at that point. Christ. I just don't get that move, man. Like it I kind of read about the guard break stuff. I don't really understand why they have it. I think it's just a weird thing for me. Like they did such a good job of removing a lot of redundant systems. Like for example, dead angle attack always felt kind of tacked. I mean, it's not tacked on, but like it makes more sense in a lot of ways to have dead angle attack be YRC, just like um, a different colored RC that is defensive rather than having it like a separate thing that's called something else. And then they went ahead and added in this weird guard break state that is very unintuitive looking. I don't like YRC that much either, but the design behind saying like let's make a Roman cancel instead of something called a dead angle attack kind of makes sense to me. I do think it's like a lot shittier as a defensive tool than dead angle though. Yeah, I don't like it either. Like I had the same problem with I think it depends. Like if you're a character that wants to be close up, you might like YRC better. You know, even if you want them off you, you might be happy to be at this like guess state rather than just back in true neutral. I'm not sure though if that's true. Oh, he's got me there again. Ah, damn it, man. But yeah, I hate using 50% meter to like stop them from pressing buttons, but then go into another specific spot where it's like they're still right on top of me and I have to kind of make a pretty hard guess to get further out. And I had to spend 50% meter to do that. It doesn't feel like a very good deal to me. But I also think dead angle was too. Part of it is probably like they took away the corner from you anyway, so you don't need dead angle as much as you used to have. Yeah, like but like using YRC against is like that's a good example where you're just like fuck, I don't even want to do it because yeah, because that you're not getting her to the range you want. You're just stopping her from hitting you, and then she's still right on top of you, ready to mix you up again. Leo is another good example where it's like, oh, I'm gonna YRC Leo. Okay, have fun with that. I didn't even know about the meter. It makes you gain a lot less meter after. It's more reason not to use it, I guess. Oh, come on, dude. He did the latest DP ever. I baited the DP and then he just did it really late. Wake up super cool. So after he did the Umahara DP, he did a wake up super. Which makes the psychic DP look a lot shittier. It makes it look like he just randomly does reversals whenever he has the opportunity or something. I'll try to punish it if I can. Or not. How did I not get a throw there? Fucking Christ, dude. I'm just gonna wake up super, I think. Oh, later artifacts. He did it again. Fuck me. Oh, I'm glad they helped. This guy's doing so many fucking wake up supers. It's really pissing me off. Christ. Oh, that was some good neutral from him. I feel less bad losing when I see people like actually doing a whiff punish instead of just doing random DPs and stuff like that. I guess he's not playing again. Yeah, I might try to do a Larva Testament video after I actually can play the character. I might play more than one character in this game too, because I think they're easier to learn now. I'm really slow at learning this stuff though. It just takes me a lot of like repetition to muscle memory anything. Giovanna has been a hard matchup for me. She has this horizontal forward move that I always get punished by. But if I tried to do the thing and keep it the space I talked about, I should be able to punish that with my buttons. And Giovanna's always jump a lot. That's another one I've noticed. Playing a little sloppy here. I did a really greedy 6H there, but I wanted to call her out on some stuff. That's the move I was talking about, by the way. Fuck me. I tried the reversal there like 3 times in a row, just because I knew she wasn't gonna bait it, but my timing was never on, so it just didn't work. This is kind of a player I mean where they don't actually have neutral game. They just like they know how to execute some mix up and they can just do unsafe stuff to get it on you, and I'm not punishing it, so I just lose. Like she doesn't have I just don't know what I'm doing, you know? And she's like, wow, I'm just destroying this guy. He doesn't know anything. And it's like, I'm kind of trying to figure out what's actually happening because I can't just be in on her all the time. Like, I have to actually react and punish to this stuff that she's doing. Oh my god, I can't believe that hit me. I'm going for those 6Hs because she just runs forward. Like, this is ridiculous. I don't have a sense, like, I don't see when I have actual, when I'm not in block. It just feels like I'm permanently in block stun. There's no, like, gap I'm noticing where I can actually press anything. And she's never, like, waiting to see if I do anything. She just goes in, like, all the time. And so I basically just need to always be pressing something, but I don't know what to press, like it's not that the crow. She goes under the crow, so that's not it. Fuck me, dude. This kind of player really frustrates me. I want to be able to beat this really clean, and I'm just getting mauled because they're not really. My impression is they're not really doing anything good, and I'm just dying like hard. I am astonished that she baited that. Like I hadn't done anything. I have noticed a lot of people like just start baiting really aggressively when people have meter. Even if you haven't done any supers at all, but I was just like it felt like all she was doing was unsafe stuff that went in on me or jumped into the air, and then if I just did a super as soon as I saw her move, she would get hit. But I don't really know what she's doing, so Oh, it's her again. Okay, we'll see if I can do better. The main thing is like the dive kick. I know that that shouldn't be working the way it's working, and I just don't know what else to do. I'm gonna start poking with sweep and see if it just shuts it down, whatever she's doing. That move pisses me off. I don't know what that is, but it's really annoying. That's like what I mean. Is it's just she just does this move and she's like, I'm gonna do it and RC it, and it just and if I do anything, I'm gonna get hit by it. Like there's no out there. Like that move just seems to beat everything I do. Like everything is just beat by that move. I need to cool it on the 6H. I keep doing the 6H because I think she's just going to run into it, but she almost never is. And it's just whiffing, and I'm losing my momentum, basically. That was a terrible burst. It was like really obvious she was going to bait that. God. Tried to throw her there. I don't know if you can actually throw that, but I'm getting so sick of her doing that over and over that I just want to try anything I can that can really punish it. And because I know she's going to jump, so I feel like if I know she's going to jump, I should be able to just hold up and throw her as soon as it happens. I don't have this doesn't work. I shouldn't have done that. Okay, it worked, I guess. Not really. But I didn't have stain states, so I couldn't get the super to be like tight like it was supposed to be. I couldn't get a dash out. Could have dashed in 5K there, but I just couldn't get the dash to come out. Oh. Why is she baiting that? I never do it. Like, come on. Like, I don't know the frame date. I don't know if I'm in block stun that long. Like, I'm not going to be able to jump because she has me in block stun too long, or if I can actually jump and throw that. But I really want to jump and throw it. Dude, I am getting so sick of this person. Yeah, punished. I'm dead. Is this like a, is that move a super armor maybe? Because that just looked like, to me, that looked like my far S was active and she just went straight through it and hit me. I don't know, maybe she went under it, but it, I don't actually know the properties of the move. It looked like she just went through it, like straight up went through it, as if it just wasn't there. As armor, you think? Yeah, it did look like it had armor. Like, I don't know what to do though, because it's just, oh, we get to try again. Like, can I throw it maybe? Can I jab it out? I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. It's just like she just does it, and then she's in on me, and then she does dive kicks, like every single time. That's all that happens. Here we go. Yeah, I like that a lot about offline too. Oh, it's just I'm just off, man. Like it's like I know she's gonna instant air dash. I know it, I know it, I know it, and I'm doing all this stuff to try to preempt it. And then the moment I do anything else, she's like instant air dash. And just like I can't, I'm just not on the right timing. Like she's gonna hit me now. Okay. I fucked that up so bad. And I guess I deserve to lose for messing it up, but man. You just see how bad her like her bad habit is so bad, and I'm just losing to her. It's just insane to me. Like no one who's instant air dashing that bad after getting anti-aired so much is actually good at this game, right? But it just doesn't matter because I take so much more damage because I just don't have um, my offense down. That was a bad teleport right into the corner. Oh, not this shit. All right, I'm not going to super again. She's going to bait it like 6 times. I just won't do it. I'll get my value like that. Fuck me, man. Yeah, keep jumping into me, you shithead. I press hard slash instead of dust. Jump right into it, shithead. But it's like, I try not to get too disparaging of my opponents. I'm just trying to keep it in the context of like, I can tell that I have better fundamental knowledge than somebody or something, but that doesn't actually mean that I'm better than them at the game necessarily, or that I should be winning. You know what I mean? It's just like I can look at that player and say, okay, yeah, they don't understand neutral game. Like I think that's really clear. Um, but I also don't understand how to punish Giovanna for doing any of those things. So it's on me to make them stop doing that by punishing it. And I'm not there yet. I'm going to practice. Oops, okay, no. Oh god, this is the hardest matchup for me. I don't understand. I literally don't understand anything this character does. Like, other than that, he can just press the shoot the gun over and over, and you can't do anything. You have to just be in on him, basically. You can't jump. I know that you can't jump. I don't know what the clones do either. Yeah, I thought about trying Street Fighter Five. I've never really. I played it. I played it for like a few weeks one time, and I just stopped. But because my computer wasn't really running it very well or something. But I kind of wanted to try it again. Probably not a good idea, I'm guessing. I don't know why I'm jumping. I think I can jump for some. I feel like I'm jumping over a projectile, basically, like empty jumping over a projectile. But it doesn't work like that. because they're not fireballs. He just points the gun up and shoots me. But I keep thinking I can do that because it feels like a fireball, kind of. But I just don't know how to get in, like, at all. That was me trying to poke after pressing no buttons for 20 minutes. I pressed one button and just got counterhit and died. I should have fireballed there. Oh, hey, Catherine. I might want to try learning Kai at some point. He's like the second character I have my eye on a little bit. I kind of really like Mei. Um, a lot of Mei's play really scrubby and shitty, but she's actually a really solid, fun, normal character with good normals. And I didn't like her in Revelator because they added too many weird shit to her, but I like her in this game. Any matchup advice against Happy Chaos is appreciated. I have no idea what I'm doing. Just it's so bad. I tried to FD there, but like I saw his gun move and I pressed FD, but it was like I was dead before I pressed the buttons. It's just so fast somehow. Even if your advice is just like block more patiently, please tell me. Like I don't know. I really don't know if I need to just like, oh no, dude, you just got to move and hope he doesn't hit you, or if it's like you got to just block until his bullets run out or whatever the fuck it is. I just don't know what I'm doing. It doesn't even feel like. Oh, nice remaining, man. Yeah, I really didn't like the move they gave him where he does the over. I don't even know if it's an overhead, but it's like the flippy kick thing he does. I really don't like that move. I wish they wouldn't have given him that and given him something else. But I think it's cool that he can do like I think it's like OTG 2P into charge stun edge. Looks cool, like as a setup. So it feels like unless you hit them like really close up with this, you just have to do the 5K continuation. Maybe that should even be my go-to attempt because I don't think you're ever really close enough for close slash unless it's a counter hit. Or far slash, I mean. Or no, close slash, yeah. Although I guess this is. Oh. I need to reset myself, focus on pushing people toward the corner if I can. Okay, bike in. Just remember what I was talking about at the beginning of the stream. Try to do that. Oh, okay. I think they're nerfing him a lot in the patch coming up, so that should help probably. Could not figure out when it was my turn. I keep trying to go for a close slash, and I'm just like never close enough. She got me. Yeah, I know the flippy kick is good. The problem is I just don't like I just don't like it. Like I don't want that to be his move. You know what I mean? It's just like not to me that's not a Kai. It's like a Ryu move. Ryu doesn't have a flippy kick. I know he's not really Ryu, but you know. Good overhead. Ah! Her FD got me so far away that I was like didn't realize that happened, and then I tried to grab from like 20 feet back. Fuck. Yeah, he doesn't quite feel like Kai. I think that's quite a problem. Like he had um the 236D move was like such a good move to give him, and they're just like, yeah, let's take that away and give you this like thunder state thing and like a goofy little flip kick. But we're also going to take Greed Sever away. I didn't really like Greed Sever, but you know, like that was a pretty. They could have at least like made it look more like Greed Sever, and I would have hated the move less. Just like give it the cool colors and stuff. Jesus Christ, fucked it up. My react like I pressed 2S there, and I should have pressed 2K. Like I was too close to her to be pressing 2S at all. You know, and just pressing the wrong buttons at the wrong times and stuff. I tried to press 2K there, but it was too slow. I think if I had been on the ball there, I could have 6P'd, but I gave up a lot of advantage there. Like I had several moments where I got in on her and had initiative, and I just kind of did jack shit with it. You know, I was trying to like in my head, I had stuff I was wanting to do, and it kind of got murky, and I just didn't do it. And I don't really know how to explain, but like I need to just start landing confirms. Like I had a few times where I got the same thing and um I didn't do the right button. I did far S again, or I tried to do close S and I needed to just press 5K into 6H. I just need to keep doing that properly when I have it. Okay, dude. Okay, so whenever I get the crow available on this person, they always instant air dash. So I want to get stain state on there and just stand there in 6P. I think that's gonna work if I can remember to do it. Okay, I did 6P and they did jump, but it was a jump that beats my 6P. Come on. Yeah, I started using the dash button. I just bound like a button to dash, and it helps with those micro dash combos a lot. Okay, I guess I'm just gonna die. Christ. I need to be more spammy with my fireballs, I think. Like, find the range where it's safe to spam them and just spam them. Really. Jesus Christ, dude. Like, okay, so basically I anti-aired her 3 to 4 times in a row, and she did twice as much damage in the trades, and I die. Random supers. My fucking god, man. Yeah, I mean the trick is like you have to know when you can do it, and you have to mix it. Like I mean, it's hard to do good fireball spam, and this is just I'm getting counter hit every time I press anything, so the reward is really off for me to fireball. And she's jumping a lot. She's mixing up between that and just jumping in with a huge button. And if I fireball and she jumps, I lose basically. Oh, that was terrible. And if I catch her if I 6P her, I get a very minimal reward. So compared to what happens if I don't 6P. Because I don't think I'm at the right range. I think I need to be at this range rather than as close as I was. I 6P twice there. I don't think you can 6P that. I wonder if I should try to just super jump throw that or something. Because she's doing it really shitty. Like, she's double jumping as high into the air as she can and then doing that. I'm really annoyed about how that, like, I don't usually care about losing at this point in learning, but she was just really bad, and I was playing even worse. Is that even worth doing mid screen? I don't think so. It's probably only worth doing for wall break. Do you mean this one, or just like just throwing that out so they land on it? Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. When she does that jump up thing, yeah. In the corner, I think I could get a like a I think I could just do close slash 2H wall break combo. Um, but yeah, I haven't really even thought about that. I need to use that fireball more often too, actually, especially in the corner. We're in a 6P open. It almost usually works against me. Nope. Okay. The buttons are all way faster than mine. I need to get the good range and zone her as much as I can. Oh, yeah, I think you're right about in the corner. Why I God, dude. I'm gonna try to I was gonna try to do something and I can't remember now. Yeah, I can't get the close slash. Like I'm never. It never seems like my Oki, my knockdowns put me in a position where I can close slash them for some reason. Ah, 5K, 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 5K. Really? I tried the 6P there. I think 6P would have beat that too. It looks like I got 5P or something. I wanted to play the third one. I don't understand. It says ending the match. Like, did they just X out somehow? Because it didn't even give the rematch option. All right, what was I gonna do? I'm gonna turn stay and state off. That's what it was. Oh, it's Happy Chaos again. Cool. They're kicked out? Like, why though? Oh, I see. Okay, that's really stupid. Why is he going in on me? The instant air dash. So 6P, 236H, micro dash, 5K. Yeah. Yeah, I should practice that in training mode. I think I've done it before, but never, like, I never am actually going for it in a match. That was supposed to be 2S buffered into Fireball. Instead, I got just raw Fireball and I died because of it. I don't really know what they were thinking when they designed this character. I mean, maybe it's interesting in some way, but it's just like a wildly different type of thing than you're used to in a fighting game. And if you've, and I don't know what I'm like, I don't understand. Are those normals? Are the, like, I don't know what he's doing, you know? All I know is I can't walk forward at all. And it just doesn't feel like I'm playing a fighting game. was fun. Worst thing I could have done. Okay. Not really much to say. I mean, it's just kind of an exacerbation of the problem I'm having where I'm just, my offense isn't very good. And the only way you're going to beat that guy is like getting a knockdown and making sure he never gets out, which I'm not very good at doing. So, it's. Oh, yeah, this does sound unplayable. So you're saying I can do this combo mid screen with a 5K follow up? I think that's just from the ground. I think if you do like close slash sweep that fireball, then you can micro dash maybe. But I don't know about anti air. Probably not. Should have 5K. Oh, it's just like a really tight micro dash. Okay. Okay. Like, why do people? I mean, I know the answer. I won't even ask the question. Called out. Fuck you. What are the properties of that move? Like, I know I can throw it. I've thrown it a few times, but it feels like I should be able to hit it twice and knock it out too. I fuck me. God damn it. I stood up when he did that 2K. Ah, okay. Didn't have stay in state. You can get out of this. You can mash punch even through his spin. And he still, and you mean, and he still gets through or whatever. Like, I don't understand the move. Like, it's one of those other moves are just like, okay, cool. It looks like that's kind of invincible, but I don't know how or why. And like, I can tell I can throw it, but I can't tell what the other properties are, and it's just really annoying. Christ. Oh my god. Fuck off with that. I'm getting so mad, man. He's just like he doesn't. Maybe that's how Anji is supposed to play, and he's doing everything fine. But my feeling is this guy doesn't even know how to walk. He just knows how to do specials to move across the screen, and I'm just like losing this rock paper scissors game over and over, where he just does a really unsafe thing, and as long as he connects, like I might be able to stuff it 4 times, but if he connects once, he does 60% damage. So I'm just hosed. He spins 30. If you hit him in spin, you are in hit stop for 28 frames. So you have to like hit him twice in 10. I don't quite understand still. How am I not throwing him? Like I feel like he's been in my throw range several times and I've pressed it and I just get countered every time. I guess he's not really in my throw range, but it looks like he is. Just play very careful. Okay. And you block. That makes sense. Yeah. Okay, dude, let's go. Gotta leave in a few minutes. Fuck. Yeah, the this matchup is definitely hard. Got me. Just trying to catch him backdashing or something, but he woke up super. Get out of here. Dude, I was gonna grab that. Okay, jump into his dust, I guess. Debated it. Nice. I felt like I kind of needed to represent the reversal there just to make sure he wasn't just feeling like he never had to watch out for it, but clearly the very much the wrong time to do it because he was looking for it right there. Because he could afford to not pressure there, I think. This guy doesn't play neutral either. He basically just is always trying to use a special to advance on you, it feels like he doesn't actually walk up and press any buttons, it seems like. And he doesn't block either, because like my meaties always just hit him. Not that it matters. This one doesn't. Okay. Wow, that move is so frustrating. I want to use close slash, but like I feel like if I get too close to this character, I just get grabbed every time. Like I think probably the max range of close slash is out of range of pot buster. Maybe not though. Maybe you cannot actually safely close slash Potemkin. I still don't see how you can 5k this. Do I want to like? I think. Are you sure it's not the slash fireball? That seems more likely. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe it needs to be a counter hit. Probably would be a counter hit if it were 6p out to air. Don't know. I can play like one more match and I gotta go. I'll try to look that combo up. It seems useful. Oh, it's Giovanna. No, it's not multi-hit. It's just one hit. The fireball can hit twice, though. Fuck me. Really annoyed that I didn't close that out. Oh my god. Why would you? Well, because it gives you 80% damage, so of course you're going to do it. really frustrating, man. Like, because I think what she did is basically I was baiting some kind of wake up thing from her, and she just woke up and did like 2P 5D, and it just got me because I was blocking. But the mistake it was that I was blocking, I think. Come on, dude. Really. I'm just holding back too much. Like, I need to just at some point just say fuck it and jump out and, you know, make her actually be ready for it instead of just getting to do her offense for free forever. God, I missed time meeting. Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm getting really kind of pissed off with this kind of matchup where it's just like I don't even know what to say. Like she's just permanently on top of me. It doesn't feel like there's any safe things to do, and it doesn't feel like she's actually making informed decisions and taking good risks. She's just kind of doing dumb stuff, and it's working on me every time. I think I need to have like the thing I said I need to do with the corner and stuff didn't really come together. I just got too like focused on feeling like I could never press a button against any of these characters. Like, but I think the range was wrong. Like, I need to be against Giovanna. I need to be further back so that she can't hit me with those like horizontal rush moves, whatever they're called. And I need to leave though. Thanks, man. I'll try to check that combo out later if I can get it